Well, good evening YouTube and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino and we are looking at a beer. This beer was sent to me by the one and only Lee R. Hoogley's Beer Reviews, Hoogley's Booze Reviews. For the most part he is now known for Hoogley Gaming and They Must Be Destroyed on Sight podcast, which is about different movies. Great little podcast, go and watch it if you haven't. And also for being the moderator and comment reader for BDU. My Beer Dweebs United, it happens every Wednesday, except for a few here. I took one Wednesday off last week. Anyway, this beer is from Nine Locks Brewing Company. I do believe it's Dartmouth. Let's just quickly look here. I can't find it because I'm an idiot. It's 6.9% alcohol. Right here, yeah, Dartmouth. Okay, so Nine Locks IPA. Nine Locks IPA. There's no one here to zoom in anymore. Like, right here is the perfect spot. I don't have that fluorescent on. I need to put a lamp, like, right there, or turn the light on this camera. Next time I'll do that, maybe. Maybe, you never know. What do we have on here? We have ingredients. Oh, sorry, this is directions for use. Chill, open, which is highly recommended, enjoy, repeat. I'm glad that you have the open step on here, because I don't know what I'd do if you didn't. I can't guarantee I'm going to enjoy it, but I will try. Up here we have, we can, so you can take it outside. Hiking, camping, fishing, sailing, golfing, relax. Can you actually take this sailing? Don't you get a DUI still if you're drinking and boating? I know in Ontario you can get a DUI for that. Just quickly checking if there's an ingredients list. I don't see. Always use more cowbell. Thank you. Think you need? Oh, always use more cowbell than you think you need. Okay. I'll try and use more cowbell than I think I need. No ingredients list. Or is the, right here. Water, hops, barley, yeast, and love. Please don't put love in your beer. No, I put love in my wife. Don't put love in your beer. I say my wife, but I'm kinda single now. Kinda. It's a long story. If any of you want to date a 300-pound, legally blind, beer guzzling guy, I'm here. If your name starts with a K, it's even better because I don't have to change a tattoo. Yeah, it is what it is, right? Beautiful amber color. Little tiny bit of haze, not much, but a tiny bit. A little bit of carbonation moving, slightly off white head. Little snap, crackle, pop. Visually appealing? Yeah, but most beers are visually appealing. The only beers I don't really like the look of is crystal clear golden beers. Now, if it's a crystal clear golden beer with a really nice head, that can be visually appealing. But just a flat crystal clear golden beer, I don't care for. Normally. Sometimes, I mean, every once in a while when I'm craving one of my first beers ever, a nice old Vienna in a glass is visually appealing. Sometimes it's not. Sniff. Sniff. Aroma. Let's be professional, right? Aroma. Now, I've noticed that a lot of the IPAs that are sent to me from Nova Scotia seem to be very English-esque. Ontario does a lot of English-esque IPAs as well. But Ontario has a big variant of IPAs going from like Vermont style to English. I mean, you're going right from juicy dank to dirty, and it does the gambit. But it seems like Nova Scotia is mostly English. Is this one English? I don't know. It does have that syrupy sweetness to it. There's a syrupy sweetness to it. There is a little bit of an almost earthy note out of the glass. But it's almost like apple and apple and orange out of the can, but like earthy and piney out of the glass. Intriguing? Yes. Let's try it. Cheers. If you guys are wondering why my shirt's not done up, because there's no buttons. They've all been ripped off. I was being an albino stripper at one point, and I was like, oh, yeah. One day I might shave so I can show you all my tattoos. It's doubtful, but I might. I just might. You never know. Light carbonation. Light but mouthfeel too. I mean, it's lighter than I was expecting, to be honest with you. Slight roasted caramel sweetness up at the forefront, like toasted caramel. Then I come into an almost orange and orange peel flavor, both the flesh and the peel of the orange. So a little bit of sweet, a little bit of bitter. Excuse me. And then fading into just a slight. It's orange and orange peel, and then it comes back to orange flesh with just a resininess. It's not a dirtiness or anything. It's just that bitter to be bitter taste. So it's not the oily bitterness that you get from the peel or from pine oil or anything like that. It's just bitter. It's well balanced because you have that sweet maltiness, you have that sweet fruitiness, and you have that just bitter and fruity bitter. So both the peel bitterness and just bitterness. Very well made beer, very well balanced beer. Is it a beer I would love to drink all the time? Probably not, but at 7% alcohol, well, 6.9, this will get you drunk. I don't know what the price point was for this. I'm not privy to the prices of Nova Scotia beers, but if this was under like $3.25, going from Ontario prices, if this was under $3.25 for the can, not a bad price, and I would be plausibly thinking about buying it again. I did love the 9 Locks Porter, but the 9 Locks IPA is solid. It's not anything. It's not anything mind blowing to me. It doesn't overpass a lot of IPAs out there. But if this was the IPA at a bar and I was in an IPA mood, it would be easy to buy. If this was the IPA at a liquor store, the most craft IPA, because, you know, I'm not buying an Alexander Keith's. I might buy an Alexander Keith's 1-hop. Where the fuck are your new 1-hops, Alexander Keith's? You're not watching this video, so what the fuck am I talking to you for? But, get my Texas toothpick out. Don't want to do that with a Texas toothpick. I might cut myself. All in all, it's a good beer. Is it a spectacular beer? No, but do you always want spectacular beer? Some people will say yes, they'll want to chase the white whales, they'll want to chase the shelf turds, they'll want to chase everything like that. Me, I want to try everything because you never know when you're going to find a diamond in the rough, and 9 Locks has been a diamond in the rough for me. Thank you very much, Lee, for sending these out to me. I'm sad I'm out of them. I wish I had more. I know you don't do beer mails much anymore, so I won't really do my... you will get a beer mail at some point. I know this was beer karma to repay a beer mail I sent to you, but you might get another beer mail, because I know that even though you don't do beer reviews anymore, you enjoy trying new beers, so you might see a beer mail in the near future. Well, not near future. I mean, I have a baby in 4 weeks. Even though I'm somewhat single, I still have a baby coming. Out of 10? Easily a 7.75, possibly an 8, but I'm going to give it a 7.75. It's a good beer. It's a well-balanced beer. It's a solid beer. It's not flavorful enough for me to give more than that. I don't know the age on this can, though. I know that at one point he was buying beers back in July and August. So, I mean, this might have an age problem, but it's canned, so it doesn't age nearly as quickly. So, I mean, in the 4 months it took, 4 or 5 months it took for me to get it, if this was bought at the beginning, in those 4 to 5 months, it may have actually aged 2 months. So flavors shouldn't have changed all that much. I should really be getting close to the same flavor of the beer as expected. And I like the flavor of the beer. It's nothing spectacular, but it's good. I've been rambling way too long. This is probably way too long of a video. Here's what I'm going to do to see if any of you actually watched to the end. I'm going to say this. Hey, tell me, should I grow my Santa hair and Santa beard back or not? That's how I'm going to test it. Bye, guys. Should I check it? Should I check it? If I get drunk, there's a bad possibility that I might impregnate my wife again, even though I'm slightly single. I'm gonna chuck it. Bye, guys.